What's up, everybody? Hope you guys are having a sweet day. I'm Biscuit Dog, and we're back at Fort Jane. So at the end of the last episode, we were at Stoat, and in between episodes, we ran north. Far, far north, to get all the way back to Fort Jane, you guys. But before we got here, we stopped at the High Village, and we bought all of their building supplies, all of their building materials, and all of their iron plates. And then when we got back to Fort Jane, I thought to myself, this is kind of less of a fort, and more of a sort of bungalow in the sand. It's besmirching Jane's good name, you guys. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, when we got back here, I decided to start building, because this is not Fort Jane. This is Bungalow Jane. Let's face it. This is not worthy of being called a fort, even though there it is, Fort Jane. So I decided to start building, you guys, and what I built was stupendous. A real fort. So I've been busy on this most of the weekend, you guys. I stayed up to like 3 in the morning doing this last night, and we're still only about halfway done. But the way we've been doing it, because you guys are probably asking yourselves, how the hell did he get all the stuff he needs to build all of this? But worry not, you guys, I'll tell you exactly what I've done. So we had loads and loads of loot stacked in this house from like all the raids we've been doing in the Great Desert. Like, I don't know, 5 chests full of weapons and armor, and we've slowly been trading that with the High Village just down here. So every day the High Village will replenish its stock. It's kind of random, but the point is that you'll get building materials and iron plates and electric components, whatever you need from them every day. They'll kind of replenish their stock a little bit. So every day I've been going down there with loads of loot and exchanging it for building materials and iron plates and electrical components and stuff like that. And now we have 141,000 cats. We're almost out of loot, and we've nearly built Fort Jane, you guys. So what I did was, I did that for a bunch, and when we had enough building materials to start making a mine, I built a mine, and then I built a manual stone processor, and then I built storage for both of those things. So we've got 100 stones in there, 100 stones in there. This is full up. These are starting to get full now, so 3 there, 10 there, and 5 in the actual machine. Everybody here is working on this. Saru's down here operating on the campfire. She's making as much steak as she can. And we really, I mean, she's a chef, so we're really letting her do what she loves to do. Let's take a look at our, you see, her cooking skill is now 27, so that's pretty good. I think when we got her it was 4. So she's doing much better now. Even though she's the cook, she's still a worse cook than most of these people, because they've been around for a long time. Gristle Pete has 86 cooking skill, so she's got quite a lot of cooking to do before she catches up, but she's pretty much our dedicated chef. And obviously Fly loves to build stuff. Remember when we found him, he was banging on about walls and how much he loved them? So I've decided to let him start building stuff down here. Mainly the wall, because let's face it, he loves walls. So everything's kind of working out pretty well. I know I said we were going to go further south in this episode, but this happened, so we're going to make an episode-long pit stop, I think, at Fort Jane, just while I show you guys my plan. And I just want to go through everything we're going to do down here, because this is going to be a pretty cool place. It's definitely going to be like one of our 3 main settlements now. It's pretty big, but I don't think it's really going to get much bigger than this. This is going to be, obviously, the fort. It's a defensive structure, so that's why I've kind of sunken the doorway in here, and I'm putting crossbows on the walls up here, so that if anyone does try to break down our gates, we've got a chance at shooting them before they get in. I think that's a pretty good plan. Somebody suggested that to me ages ago. I don't remember who, but whoever you were, thanks very much, dude. This is a great plan. I think this is going to work wonderfully. Obviously, we're going to need to get the back of the wall on, because as it stands right now, this is no good. Alright, so the whole idea behind this mining corner over here was obviously to be able to produce building materials so that we didn't have to trade with the hive every single day for like 10 building materials. Now we can just produce our own building materials. That's going to make things go a lot quicker. And since these L houses, I think they cost 35 building materials for each L house. We pretty much needed to do it. If we wanted like a swanky fort, we were going to need to make a stone mine. And luckily, this is a good quality stone mine. Stone richness 108, so that's pretty damn good. We've also got some copper down here that Ratboy's busy on. 70% copper quality, not too bad. The reason I got Ratboy working on copper is that in the middle here, we're going to build a small outpost. So these outposts require copper alloy plates, which is why this corner is dedicated to the production of copper alloy plates. We've got copper storage here, alloy plate storage here, and the alloy plate maker right there. So this is going to be a pretty efficient little fort, I think. And the idea behind the buildings is as follows for right now. So this building right here is going to be like our bar slash tavern, fort tavern, I don't know. Jane's Arms, we should call it. I think Jane's Arms is a good name for it. But right now, since we've updated a whole bunch recently, I don't have the blueprints for tables and stuff. We're gonna have to go find those, which we will do in the near future here, just so that we can deck this out and make it look as cool as humanly possible. What I'd like to do is put a really long table down the center here with chairs all around it. Just a place for everybody to be able to meet and eat and hang out. So this is gonna be our bar. Once we get the table blueprints, which reminds me, I am running 2 mods at the moment, you guys. Shidan's interior and exterior design and Luminaire's 256 squad limit mod. If you're interested in either of those 2 mods, just go look down in the description. Everything will be there for you. Ha ha. Not forgotten, smooth as hell. Alright, you guys. So this building is going to be our barracks, I think. That's the plan in any case. I don't think anyone's in there right now. Let me take somebody down there, and we'll take a look at the barracks so far. Come on, Growbag. Alright, so here's the plan for the barracks. As you guys can see, I'm busy making beds like crazy. We've got 2 made here, and we've got another 6 ready to go. I think this is going to be invaluable, you guys. I don't know that we need too many more beds than this, but maybe we do a second line down here, and then we block this off with room dividers and make this like the intensive care unit for when that update comes and people need robot arms and legs and stuff. That's going to be great, you guys. I can't wait for that. Anyway, okay, so this is kind of our barracks slash hospital. I think that's what this is going to be. This third one over here is going to be a farm, a hydroponic farm, as best as we can get it. It's going to be as efficient as possible. So the idea is to put, I don't know, 3 or 4 farms in here, and we've got plans for wells all the way down the side of these 2 buildings here. Maybe we'll do it on the other side of the other 2 buildings too. But the reason I've got so many wells is the water quality is not very good. So what I'm going to try and do is offset the bad, like the low amounts of water with amounts of pumps. So low water amount but many pumps equals an okay water supply. That's what I'm hoping. If this isn't enough, we'll do the same thing on the other side. So inside here we'll have, I don't know, 3 or 4 farms just to be able to cook. It would be great if Fort Jane could produce food. That's the idea, because out there, and especially down there, there's a lot of starving to do. I mean, we're going to have traveled really, really far. If we take trips from Fat City to Fort Jane, that's pretty far, you guys. And chances are we'll be low on food by the time we get here. So the best case scenario would be to be able to produce our own food and actually have a whole bunch of it stockpiled here for when we get here. So whenever anybody gets here and they're starving, there's just food ready for them. And if there isn't, that they can make their own. That's the plan. So it's kind of like a beacon of hope on the north coast for the free people of Fat City. And indeed, the slave population of the Great Desert, you guys. This desert is full of bad people. And if we can rescue a few and bring them back here, I think it's going to be great. I was also thinking of maybe letting this double as a kind of samurai training camp, since we've got the Claw on Raptor Island, and that's for the ninja. Maybe this can be where the samurai come to train, maybe do their final exams or something like that. I gotta think about that a little bit more. If you guys have got any good ideas with regards to samurai training, do let me know, and I'll put them in. That just leaves the 4th building, you guys, so I don't know what we're gonna do with this. I don't know what we're gonna do with this 4th one, but I think we're gonna put some prisoner cages in here and make this kind of our prison. It makes sense. I mean, this is all about war and defense, right? So if we do get attacked, we want a place to put prisoners if we get them. Also, we're going to need a corpse furnace, and I'm thinking we put it right outside the front door, just to leave a clear message to anybody who might mess with us. If you come to a town and there's just a corpse furnace outside, you might think twice before raiding it. That's what I'm thinking anyway, you guys. So Fort Jane is coming along fantastically, if I do say so myself. Obviously, we're also going to build the centerpiece, the small outpost, Outpost 3. So what I think we're going to do with this is going to be where people who come to visit Fort Jane from Fat City or the Claw stay. So this is like the 5-star accommodation. You know what I mean? The penthouse suite. We're going to make it really nice in there. Maybe have a little table down the bottom, a few things to do down there, some storage space, and then up top we'll have some beds. And maybe a food store, maybe a couple of safes. You know what I'm saying? Just like a cozy, safe home away from home, you guys. Okay, so we might as well get into like the finer details of what's going on here. As you can see, each one of these is going to have a small generator for now. One small generator. There's probably going to be more later. And then inside, each one has got 2 batteries. So we've got 4 batteries and 2 generators right now. We do have this original generator, but we're gonna tear this down. We're gonna tear this all down, I think, unless we leave this outside the walls as kind of a place for strange visitors to hang out. If we don't want them to come inside, I don't know. We'll have to think about it. Oh yeah, I've got a slaver in here now as well, because they attacked us while we were building the wall, and I decided to take this one captive. I think we're going to do some martial arts training again, because everyone's really lacking in martial arts training, and I want to get Ratboy to a decent level, because I want him to be amazing at everything. Let's face it. So martial arts, he's at 13. That's not high enough right now. I need to get him to like 20, 25. I want to see him doing the new moves. Everybody's just doing the basic martial arts moves, and I haven't seen the next tier of moves, and I can't wait to get a hold of those next tier of moves, you guys. So that's what I'm trying to do with Ratboy. That's just like as a little side note. We've got to train him in martial arts until he's doing new moves. I really want to see those new moves, and I want him to be a badass at unarmed combat too. Since he'll murder 15 guys with a toothpick, it would be cool if he could just do the same thing with his bare hands. 4 copper, that's coming along quite nicely. Any on you? No. Oh yes, also I've been collecting rice wheat from the hivers slowly but surely, because that was the problem with our farming scheme. I mean, it's all well and good to build a farm out here, but you need 10 of each produce before you can actually build the farm and start farming, which is a problem out here, let's face it. We'd have to go all the way back to Fat City if it weren't for these beautiful, beautiful hivers, you guys. These guys have really been helping us out. So every day, one of the things that replenishes in their stocks is also rice wheat. And I think they've got a chance of having wheat and hemp and stuff like that too. So I'm going to keep checking them, and maybe we can diversify our crops. But I found 10 rice wheats just by going back to the hivers and checking every single day. We haven't gone today, so we should probably go and check it out. I don't think we really have much more stuff to trade, but we do have loads of money now. Let's see if the doctor can find anything in here. Probably best to take a look through here now anyway. We want those ninja rags. These are worth hardly anything. How much are these boots worth? 62 cats. It's useless. We need those. We should probably keep that. We'll sell this, even though it's not worth much. Waste not, want not. Our building supplies are in here, some of them. So I don't know if you guys remember, but these were like full of loot, and I've almost exhausted all the loot, you guys. How much is that worth? 700 cats, and it is large. See, most of the stuff's still in here because I can't fit it into the doctor's damn bag. I'm gonna have to use somebody else to transfer this stuff to the guru. But animal claws, those are worth something. 90 apiece. 30 apiece animal teeth. Another claw there. That's not too bad. This side angle Hichigane, do we need it? Yeah, we should probably just keep that. What's in here? Yeah, we need pretty much all of this stuff. I suppose we could sell these 3 rums. Those wouldn't be a problem. Anything else in here that's interesting? We have so much foul raw meat. We're gonna have to find out what to do with that as well. No, we just looked in there. Oh wait, there's sake. Give me that. Booze. Give me the booze. What's in here? Nothing really in there. Okay. We'll take that. Okay, we don't really have much to sell at all. So I'm sure you guys remember, these chests were full of weapons and armor and all kinds of loot. And there's hardly any to speak of now. So we've been doing a lot of trading. 141,000 cats, almost 142,000 cats. We did quite a lot of trading, you guys. And I suppose we've built this over probably 4 or 5 in-game days, I'd say. So things are coming along pretty nicely. I mean, when I got here, there was only this. So I feel much better about Fort Jane, though. I feel like we're doing Jane a solid. That's not Fort Jane. This is Fort Jane. This is much more fitting. I mean, we have to thank her for all her amazing service. After all, she was with us for the longest time. She was the 3rd member of the party. All right. So what I've been doing is sending the doctor dinner and someone to protect them. What are you doing, Keeper? You come down here. I think this time we'll send the doctor, dinner, and the Keeper. it's not very far at all. You can see the shops, the top of the shops from here. So we just have to run down there, trade a little bit, and run back. We have run into some light resistance there and back a couple of times, but it's mostly outlaw farmers, sometimes slavers. The keeper should be able to take care of it, you guys. Okay, you guys go down there, and let's just see how many building materials we have saved up here. We've got 7 in there, 15 in there, and 3 in there. That's not bad. Obviously, this is going to take the longest time because we've got 1 guy on copper, and I think we need 20 copper alloy plates. We've only got 3, so 17 copper alloy plates left before we can finish the outpost. That's going to take us a while, but Ratboy's working hard on copper down here. It shouldn't take us too long now. Let's see how much of this we've got stored up. 10 copper stored up. Not bad at all. I wonder how many copper it takes to make 1 alloy plate. Probably 2. Not sure, but probably 2. So if I had to guess, we've probably got enough copper for 5. Yeah, we're going to be mining copper for a little while more. We could probably put Sackshot and Brom on copper mining as well. That's probably not a bad idea. Off you go, Sackshot. Where did Brom go off to? Ah, he's eating. So, amazingly, with all the food we've been stashing through the desert, we've got like lots and lots of rations, you guys. I think what we've done is put all of our stores into these barrels. So before we leave again, we're gonna have to take some out. But this is quite a lot of food. I'm not too worried right now. And every time a skimmer or a guru comes past, we slaughter them and take their meats. So I think Saru's still got some stuff to cook. No, but she's been cooking like hundreds and hundreds of pieces of steak, you guys. She's been amazing. She's gonna be the best cook out here in no time. Alright, I think those guys have made it to the hive. Alright, Doc. In you get. They're pretty good friends with Doc now. Yes, yes, show me what you have. Okay, so every day they've got like a little more building materials, which is great for us. How much is this worth? 700. Look at the quality of that, standard grade. I should have checked before I sold it, jeez. 520 cats each, that's pretty good. That's 1.5 grand right there. Sell these teeth off. Sake gone. Yes. Let's take those. Let's take those. And let's take those. How much money does he have now? 11,000 cats. You see, this is kind of burning me now. I want to get all these building materials and all the money every time. And we're running out of stuff to sell this guy. So we might have to go beat up a bunch of hapless farmers or something, steal their sticks, just so we've got something to trade with. I don't know. Or maybe we can produce something back at Fort Jane that we can sell to these guys, stuff that we don't need. I'm gonna have to think about it, you guys. But it sucks to leave this guy with 11,000 cats. It would be way better if we could leave him broke with no building materials. We could sell that too, and that. Alright, let's go back to dinner. No, leave me alone, shopkeeper. We've been doing such good business, don't ruin it now. Alrighty, there's nothing we can sell this guy. It really, really sucks. Let's talk to this caravan quickly. Hive Caravan Boss. Hello, sir. Okay, show me your wares. See, he's got wheat straw. We should take that. Let's grab those. Nice. And we've got nothing to sell him. It really, really sucks. Okay, 141,000 cats. Not too bad. Dinner, you get down here. Let's just move dinner down here so we can do this trading a little quicker. Take those, take all of those, my good man. Right, cool. So we've got 12 rice wheat now. That's enough already for one hydroponic rice wheat farm. So we're definitely going to be making rice wheat. It's good times. We need to find some cacti so that we can make some cactus farms too, because those are handy, especially in the desert. So this is how I was doing it before I got those mines up and running. You guys, you can see, if you do this every day, you're going to have a whole bunch of stuff to build with. So it worked out pretty well. Let's go see what our lost shopkeeper has for us. Show me what you have. Yes, 5 of those, I'll take them. 14 of those, that seems like quite a lot. I'll take them anyway. We'll take those. Luxury goods, electrical components. We'll take those as well. We've been slowly buying those too. Alright, they don't have any other produce. We don't need rice weed. Okay, you guys, so we've been doing that every single day with the doctor and dinner. And usually Rat Boy, but now Rat Boy's mining copper. So it's not Rat Boy anymore, it's the keeper now. You guys get up here. See, every now and again, we run into some kind of trouble. I don't know who these guys are, but they don't look angry. Mercenary captain. That's fine. Oh no. Lantern salesman. We need to get out of here. Alright, you guys. So, that's what's been happening. I know we were going to head further south, but we didn't do that, because this is better. So, in between episodes, I think what I'm going to do is finish the basic construction of Fort Jane as much as I can before the next episode. And when the next episode starts, we'll be back down at Stoat, and I'll run that piece of desert without you guys. As usual, if anything interesting happens, I'll stop there, and I'll start filming from the interesting thing, and we can carry on from there. But I think I'm going to leave it here for today, you guys, at the beautiful and illustrious Fort Jane. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Peace!